If you are on YouTube, you might have seen videos with titles like Open Your Third Eye in 5 minutes or Awaken Your Kundalini instantly. And naturally, many people get curious. After all, the third eye is supposed to give you intuition, clairvoyance, and the ability to see your past and future, and even mystical powers. Who would not be attracted to that? But here's the truth no one tells you. These shortcuts are not just misleading, they can actually be dangerous if you don't follow the right path. So let's talk about what the scriptures say, what these yoga siddhis are, and why quick fix methods usually fail. The attraction starts with the promise open your third eye and you will attain siddhis. And then you can do whatever you want. You will get whatever you want. Siddhis mean powers, more precisely, psychic powers. Patanjali Yoga Sutras describe 8 primary siddhis. They are Anima, Mahima, Garima, Laghima, Prapti, Prakamya, Ishita, Vashita, etc. And anyone who attains these siddhis is able to control the elements of nature, control others' minds, get anything they desire, go anywhere they want, and so on. They sound fascinating. Even hearing their names excites the imagination. No wonder people get hooked to these videos. And YouTubers cash in on it by making videos promising clairvoyance, psychic visions, knowing the past and future, or you will get whatever you want, etc. etc. Their videos get thousands of views in just a few days. They are selling hope, not wisdom. No idea they themselves have tried the methods they are teaching or not. So, let's pause for a moment. If it were really that easy, if you could simply follow a 10-minute tutorial and awaken something as profound as the third eye, then don't you think that half of the world would already be enlightened? But this is what they don't tell you. The scriptures never encouraged chasing siddhis or psychic powers. In fact, Maharishi Patanjali warns that siddhis are distractions on the path of yoga. Of course, they may come naturally with deep meditation, but don't chase them directly. Otherwise, you will miss the true goal, and that is moksha or liberation. So why do most quick third eye methods fail? The third eye or Agya chakra is the command center of the inner awareness. It is located in the center of forehead, between the eyebrows. But before reaching Agya chakra, yoga teaches us to purify ourselves through yamas, niyamas, honesty, discipline, self-control and devotion. These are the required preparatory steps. Without a pure mind, even if someone tries sincerely, nothing will happen. Or worse, if something does happen and it becomes unstable, it may lead to confusion, hallucination or ego inflation. That's why watching third eye activation videos and doing a few breathing tricks will not work. Now look at this. There are more promises out there like not just your third eye, I can awaken your Kundalini instantly. Oh come on, Kundalini Shakti is not a game. Scriptures describe it as the divine energy sleeping at the base of the spine. When it awakens, it rises through the chakras, purifying everything in its path. Kundalini Shakti is enormous power, and an untrained or impure mind may not be able to handle it. Awakening Kundalini is the most sacred process in yoga, and yet you see YouTube videos like Awaken Your Kundalini in 10 days guaranteed, or I learned Kundalini awakening in 25 years, I will teach you in 10 minutes. Wow, that's not a 10-minute process. The truth is, real Kundalini awakening happens only when the mind, body and soul are fully prepared. If you force it, it can lead to critical physical as well as psychological issues. And without proper guidance, these experiences can overwhelm the mind. Obsession, fear and confusion are common outcomes. Some people report sleeplessness, anxiety or sudden emotional instability after trying shortcuts. There are historical examples of people misusing accidental powers and causing harm to themselves or others. That's why genuine masters always proceed with caution, never with the promise of instant results. Now let's take a look at the medical and psychological side. There are important points to remember. In some modern discussions, people link the third eye to the pineal gland in the brain. It has some fascinating functions such as regulating sleep and producing melatonin to regulate the sleep-wake cycle. But reducing the third eye to just a small gland is like reducing the entire ocean to a drop of water. And forcing it open with extreme breathing practices, chemical substances, or intense rituals can be harmful. Some people have reported headaches, hallucinations, anxiety, or even mental breakdowns. Modern psychology also warns that when imagination is confused with spiritual experience, it can lead to delusion rather than awakening. True meditation calms the mind and brings clarity. It does not disturb your balance. I have personally seen friends who pushed themselves too hard, expecting visions or powers, only to feel anxious and lost. And then there's commercialization and fascination of Siddhis. Suppose someone actually gains a psychic power, maybe the ability to sense energies, heal people, or predict small events. What happens next? Often there's a strong desire to turn it into a business, charging money for energy healing, chakra balancing, or even psychic counseling. Yes, some may sincerely want to help, but as soon as it becomes a source of money and ego, the spiritual growth stops. Because real yoga is about dissolving the ego, not strengthening it. Take Reiki healing as an example. Look how commercialized it has become. I understand that not every healer is like that. But whenever money and ego enter spirituality, the sacredness is diluted, it is lost. And when it is sold as a product, it becomes another commercial service, not a spiritual path. The scriptures are very clear. Any siddhi used for personal gain or pride leads to downfall, not liberation. So, should you try to open your third eye? Yes, but only through the authentic path, not by chasing quick fixes or shortcut methods. Be cautious of online videos and gurus who promise instant results. Be even more cautious of those who link third eye opening with money-making tools. Let's not forget, spiritual growth is not about shortcuts. It is about transformation of the whole being. And the third eye is not just a tool for clairvoyance or seeing the future. It is the doorway to true awareness, freedom, and moksha or liberation. Follow the path shown by the scriptures. Listen to sages and saints. Don't fall for shortcuts or quick fixes. Don't let curiosity make you vulnerable to your own downfall. Instead, build your life on truth, mindfulness, discipline, and devotion. And let the awakening happen naturally, as grace, not as a product. Opening the third eye is real, but it is not a trick. There is no shortcut. And finally, it is not for sale.